GTA 6 has sprung a leak once again, and honestly at this point I do find myself thinking, could a lot of this have been avoided? Probably not the early stuff from 2022, that was what it was, but this current round I feel definitely could have been avoided entirely. Now that's not to say I'm victim blaming Rockstar for wearing a skirt that's too short, but I do have to honestly sit back and look at how anti-consumer so much of this development has been, which has honestly led me to a slightly controversial question. Has Rockstar brought this upon themselves? Now, before the die-hard mouth breathers hit my comment section to defend the billion-dollar company who needs you to stand up for them, let me just make a few points, and if at the end you still feel so inclined, you can tell me all about it in the comments. But I feel like we honestly need to talk about this as it's kind of what Rockstar's done to themselves, which is Rockstar's horrific marketing and anti-consumer practices so far. I don't think it's any secret or news that this marketing has been fucking lackluster. I remember last year when we had that massive drop of information back in May after trailer 2 came out, and it honestly felt like Christmas, and my god did we eat so good. We analyzed it, made whole documents about it, the mapping project went crazy, in-depth breakdowns, the works, and then fucking nothing. A whole year out in the cold whilst Papa Rockstar ignored us like the red-headed stepchildren it never wanted.
Miles has learned that nobody comes whether he cries or not.
Occasionally, Uncle Zelnick would come up to our bedroom and dangle the GTA 6 keys in front of us, wave it around, promising soon we'd find out more, soon we'd get to know what we wanted. So we waited, patiently, quietly, for our crumbs to come. Then, after a long time, he appeared again to tell us, "Don't worry, my children, the summer marketing campaign will be epic." And then he faded back into the night like the soulless corporate suit that he is. And as he disappeared, you could hear the words, "Just wait till summer," echo through the hallways. So we waited, and we waited. And just when the darkness seemed to be never ending, a light appeared at the end of the tunnel. We put our hands out, ready to receive the start of the big summer marketing campaign, and oh my god, guys, look out, it's the pre-orders! Holy hell, I can't wait to see what special editions Rockstar's put together this time. They always make such awesome special and collector's editions full of trinkets, items, and parts of the game as a physical thing, and alright, let's take a look. Okay, digital items and cosmetics, and is that it? Wait, where's the cool stuff? No collector's edition Lucia bathwater? What the hell? Wait a minute. There's not even a physical fucking disc? I have to buy this edition to even get full access to the game because some of the contents are being paywalled? Wait, what the fuck? No, wait, hold on. Alright, okay. Take a deep breath. I'm sure Rockstar will release trailer 3 or something soon to clear all this up. I'll just go to bed, and I'm sure in the next couple of days this will all make sense. Wait, what is this? A new GTA trailer? Oh, finally, I knew they'd come through sooner or later. Wait, on Netflix? Extended look this 27th. I have to pay for Netflix to watch a trailer? But he said it was going to be a great summer full of marketing. And this is the first thing we get, an extended look on a subscription-based platform for a trailer? What the actual fuck is this shit? So we're all sat round waiting for the 27th with our thumb up our asses. Not one look at moving footage of Grand Theft Auto 6 since May of 2025. This is what we sat and waited quietly for Papa to give us? The big summer marketing several days before summer ends? It's no wonder so many people are feeling betrayed and upset with Rockstar. All it would take is one person to really screw them over.
And I can do this. The trick.
It was a day like any other. Wake up, check Twitter, and what the fuck is that? Is that a video of Jason? Wait, what the fuck? Ah, yes, of course. Due to Rockstar's incredibly tight approach to even talking about footage that is widely circulated on the internet and forums, if I so much as mention anything to do with the clips that I imagine 99% of you have already seen, I run the risk of getting my shit rocked by Rockstar's big dicking lawyers. So, to operate in safe mode, let's talk about this delicately. On the morning of October 18th, we all woke up to the biggest leak in the bathroom that any of us had ever seen so far. We had balls being played with because your mum was there, cars being driven, and all in the comfort of our bathrooms, where the leak in our showers had sprung. This is so fucking stupid. Regardless, the leak in my bathroom and all of yours, said some shit about wanting a physical copy of some game that's due to come out in November that sounds kind of like Cool Universal Motor 6, or CUM6 for short. Yes, I wrote that joke purely so I could spell out cum because I am 12 years old. Healing the world with comedy. And so it demanded this physical copy, or else it would continue leaking all over my bathroom floor. And I have to be real with you, I just pulled out a chair and watched it leak like the dirty little slut it is, getting all wet and slippery all over the floor. What a bad girl you are. Sorry, but the thing is, it kept also talking about some fucking shit coin it had created, and, that's when I realized it was trying to tell me, you see these leaks, whilst they are legit, they seem to be also pushing a secondary agenda. Now, was it to get rich? Possibly, or was it an exit strategy, like if it gets so bad it could pull the ripcord, cash out, and run like fuck? Also possibly, but it did seem a little suspect. Regardless, I kept wondering to myself how Rockstar was going to respond, and then they didn't. And still, to right now, with this shit flooding my bathroom, it's been radio silent. Now, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would put money on right now Netflix has its lawyers up Rockstar's ass talking about exclusivity deals and money that was exchanged hands. And I have to be really honest with you, viewer, I find that incredibly funny. You see, this isn't just a game that I have a minor investment in. GTA has been with me my entire gaming life, following along since I found the first game on a demo disc back in 1997, the olden days where us old fuckers are from. Ever since I ran over those people and watched them bleed like little ketchup packets, I've been on board with GTA and Rockstar, or DMA Designs, or whatever they were called back then. I've been through London, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, all the story spin-offs, GTA 4 and 5, and I mean, hell, I spent over 4 years of my life just playing GTA 5 roleplay because I love the setting so much of it. I have adored this company and its games for a long time, including all their other titles. But I have to be completely and utterly straight with you. This marketing and release so far has been one of the most anti-consumer and painful fucking build-ups of any game I have ever followed in the series so far, if not ever. And I remember back when you could only find out new shit through a monthly magazine getting printed once a month with limited amounts of slots to cover stuff. Yes, I am basically Unk, I know. But whatever the fuck this marketing has been, it's felt like a huge kick in the balls to the fans of the games in the series. Especially the older I've gotten, because damn, is it really too much to ask for a physical copy of the game day one with a build from day one on the disc? If for no other reason than to preserve it, because we already know GTA 5 as it stands today versus its original release on PS3 and Xbox is lacking certain songs, features, and areas of the map, just to name a few things. Yet you want us to buy a digital-only edition and swallow down the balls too? I honestly can't help but feel like a lot of these things could have been avoided if greed wasn't the biggest thing at play here. Because let's be real, if you were not releasing physical editions to avoid leaks, that really hasn't worked out too well at all. And I'm more excited by having seen the leaks than I am for anything else. And no, I don't feel bad for Rockstar or the parent company at all. Do I feel bad for the animators, developers, and people who have worked on the game who had no say in the marketing? I mean, maybe, sure, but they also can see the reaction people are giving it online, which seems to be one of pure joy and happiness to finally see something. So I'm sure they're feeling pretty validated and their work is being seen. And believe me, the number one thing that most creative people want is their work to be seen. Do they care how? Not really. They just want people to play it and enjoy it. The people who got hurt most in this are Take-Two, the parent company of Rockstar, who put together the shite marketing strategy that was anti-consumer and didn't seem to care for the goodwill of fans. Purely going off of hype that has mostly been kept alive by a community of gamers who care deeply about things like mapping the game from the trailers, content creators who enjoy talking about and making videos about something that for the past year has had nothing new released about it. From hundreds of Discords, chats, and groups that just love to enjoy something that brings them together. Do I think Rockstar did this to themselves? Yeah, 100%, and I think this will go down in history as a big case study. When you forget to put the fans first, all it takes is one to remind you that the real control lies with your consumers, and that's exactly what's happened. Now, before anyone tells me, yeah, but you'll still buy it, you fucking cuck, you'd be right. But I can't just sit here and pretend that this isn't on some level deserved and warranted. And like everything I've ever made to do with this game, this is a moment in its history and I will capture that moment and I'll see it as I do through my lens. And if you disagree with that, that's fine. And don't get me wrong, I'm still excited to play the finished product. But for now, let me watch a megacorp that has fucked around and is now time to find out.